My name's John, and I've got a blog and a Facebook page called Flippin' Discs. You can find me on Facebook at Flippin' Discs or on Google at flippindiscs.blogspot.com. So, you want to get into disc golf. Maybe you're where I was at 4 months ago, playing for the very first time. Maybe you don't even know it's out there. If you're like me, you love sports. So how do you get started? I got hooked 2 months ago, and the first thing I went and did was buy a bunch of discs. Now, I also bought a starter set. Starter set is a great way to get going into disc golf. But what kind of options are there out there? So, if you want to go the very cheap route, for about $10, you can get a disc set made by Franklin. 3 discs, and depending on where you buy it, maybe it's $10 to $20, okay? But I know on Amazon you can find it for about $10. Very hard plastic, but you get out there and throw. They're not very easy to grip, but if you're like me and you get into things here and there, I got a surfboard in my shed I bought 6 years ago, haven't so much as gotten wet. $10 gets you throwing right away, okay? If you want to spend about $40, you can get this set with the basket included, which could be fun for the kids out in the yard if you get further into disc golf, family barbecues, family reunions, take out to the beach. Could be a good play set later on. This isn't quite a starter set, but I'll let you know why I'm showing you in a minute. Now usually these sets will come with a driver, a mid-range, and a putter. Those are the 3 basic discs that get you going. This particular assortment here is from Discraft. I got a long-range driver, I got a putter, I got a mid-range buzz, and an Avenger distance driver as well. So I got 4 discs here, okay? Again, most starter sets come with 3. Discraft makes some quality discs. They are more grippy. Hard plastic around the rim to make them easier to throw. And this set will probably run you between $20 and $30 depending on whether you find it online or if you want to put your hands on it in a store. Now, I'm showing you that because the 7 discs I just showed you and this Discraft Weekender bag I got for $10 on Facebook. I actually got it for my brother-in-law, so if we ever get the chance to go out and throw, he hasn't really gotten into the disc golf thing yet, but he will. So this is a good starter for him. Don't be afraid to buy used. I'm giving you new prices, so the bag new you can find for about $15. Again, you know, those sets, you know, $10 and $25 roughly. You know, so I got about $70 worth of merchandise here for $10. Cleaned up very nice. My personal best recommendation is Innova discs. Okay, Innova is a company you can find. Dick's Sporting Goods around me, a lot of the major retailers do carry Innova discs, as well as you can find them online for $20 to $25. Again, usually that set will come with a distance. It's actually a fairway driver, which is usually a leopard, a mid-range, which is usually a shark, okay, and a putter, which is usually an AVR. This particular one's an XT AVR, a little bit more grippy. Okay, Innova is a big player in the disc golf game. Just attended the U.S. Disc Golf Championship in Rock Hill, South Carolina. They are a big player. I do like the Innova discs because one of the things that you will learn later on is each disc is weighted differently, shaped differently, has different features so that you can play different shots and carry different distances, okay? So what I do like is it gives you those numbers on the front. And we'll talk more about those numbers later. This is my Thunderbird here. All right, as you can see, I got numbers down the bottom, 4 numbers, which refer to the speed, glide, turn, and fade. Again, numbers we'll get into later. If you feel like you're going to really get into it, maybe right after you buy that starter set, not a bad disc to have in your bag, but you want to kind of stay away from the drivers. You're not going to be able to throw them right off the bat anyway. Okay. And you don't have to spend a bunch of money on a bag. A sling bag works perfectly okay. If you're only starting with a starter set, you can grab 3 discs in hand. A lot of even experienced players will go out and just try different discs. They'll grab 2 or 3 discs and go out. Grab 3 or 4 putters and just go out and throw putters. The important thing is to find that first set, find something you're comfortable with, and get out there and throw. If you're like I am, you will learn to love it. It's very challenging, like round golf, but it's also a lot of fun. Good in large groups, good with friends, good with family. My son I take out with me as well, so you know it's a good thing to get out there and go play. Also, there's a lot of disc golf courses that are 9 holes, so as opposed to regular golf, even 9 holes is going to take you 2 hours and 15 minutes, maybe 2.5. Full round's going to get you 4 hours. I can go locally to the Leland Municipal Park and play the disc golf course there. It's 9 holes. I'm in and out of there in 25 to 30 minutes, depending on some other players out there. But most times you meet up and jump in a group. No tee times to worry about, no greens fees to worry about. There are places where you can pay to play that might be a little bit more upscale, but the disc golf community takes care of the courses. They work with the local parks and recreation departments to help maintain it and to really give you a quality experience. But the important thing is, get out there. Go out there, throw some discs.